and why this is a strong business and a long-term potential for scale. And finally, we'll come on the investment opportunity and a potential partnership model. And on this webinar, we also have our teams who have joined in. We have Manoj, who is our lead from Hyderabad.
Hello.
And he will be part of any discussion from that region. And we also have our teams, which includes our key consultants, Krishna, who's worked with the team of Ishatvam for the last almost 2.5 months to present and work on a business model which is sustainable and offers a very strong proposition for stakeholders, and most importantly, our partners, our franchise partners who will partner with Ishwatam.
So let me know what to do.
So guys, I think there is a problem in terms of our connectivity.
No, it's not on.
Preeti, can you hear us?
Ma'am, you're loud and clear to everyone. Actually, there is some network issue with at Mr. Vishal's end.
Right. So apologies for this lag. I'll request Krishna from our FrankCorp team to start the presentation while we wait for Vishal to connect.
Yes, ma'am, I'm going to start. Yeah.
What's happening?
Preeti, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
So I think we can put the presentation. Would it be possible for you to run through that? I think Vishal is not able to hear us while we can hear him very clearly.
Yeah, we can proceed.
Sure.
Are we going to start?
Yes.
Are you able to view the document?
Yes, Krishna, we are. Let's get started.
Okay. I'll be talking about Ishatvam, which is a concept and lifestyle brand. and it has various offerings for the homes, which includes home decor, furniture, furnishings, and gifting items. So this is a short deck prepared for the investors to inform them about the brand and also the franchise model that the brand is offering. So in the introduction, I would like to talk about what Ishatvam means. It is a Sanskrit word and it is meant to flow as a blend of sounds, and it echoes like a mantra when you repeat it. In English, you can say it is a spiritual attainment that allows you to achieve unity with divine power, and Ishatvam is synonymous with harmony. And Ishatvam brings that harmony to your home through the different offerings. So like I said, Ishatvam is a premium home decor and lifestyle brand, and it blends together timeless Indian craftsmanship with global aesthetics that are curated, and has a legacy of over 2 decades, almost 25 years. And they have curated and especially selected high quality pieces across of furnishings, furniture, art, sculptures, decorative, tableware, and gifting. They are headquartered in Delhi. They have a store on the flagship store on MG Road, and they have a diverse clientele. They have a portfolio of more than 1,500 curated SKUs, and these SKUs cater to both modern and traditional sensibilities. It is a very interesting mix of modern and traditional pieces, and the strength of Ishatvam lies in the deep-rooted supplier network that they have. They have carefully created over the past 25 years. They also offer personalized design services, and they have a loyal customer base of more than 15,000 customers over 20 plus years. These are the key offerings of Ishatvam. Home decor items, which include exquisite artifacts, statement sculptures, elegant vases and tableware. Furniture, which is timeless creations infused with an Indian soul and a global design sensibility. Soft furnishings, which include heritage weaves and traditional textiles. Artwork, which includes masterpieces that celebrate the craftsmanship of regional artisans. And design services, which include bespoke styling and curation services for the most discerning clientele. So Ishatvam has a few business verticals. It has a retail store, which has an exclusive selection of lifestyle products. It has an e-commerce platform. So right now they are they have a presence on e-commerce, but right now they are not big.
Coming now.
Okay. So right now they have a presence in the e-commerce platform, but they have not developed that presence fully. Mainly their offerings is through retail store, and then they have a Ishatvam design services, which encompass building, furnishing, and styling services for the unique needs of each client. Ishatvam also has gifting solution. It is one of the verticals, and these gifting solutions are catered to weddings and corporate events. And these gifting solutions add a touch of sophistication to any occasion. So Ishatvam is a legacy that is built on design excellence. They believe that every home is a reflection of its soul, and with 2 decades of design excellence, they have crafted a legacy in luxury home decor and interiors. They have collaborated with skilled artisans. They have done thoughtful sourcing, and they are committed to design integrity to allow them to deliver bespoke solutions for discerning clients, whether that is for homes or building projects. Ishatvam brings harmony, artistry, and elegance to every space they touch. Ishatvam is about bridging heritage and modernity. So they have an exclusive world of home decor, bespoke furniture, fine art, soft furnishings, and distinctive accessories that are rooted in the richness of Indian craftsmanship, yet they are envisioned for the modern home. Ishatvam celebrates Indian craftsmanship. The pieces are crafted by hand and curated by heart, and it is a tapestry of stories, and its crafts are the language through which they are told. So what sets Ishatvam apart? Ishatvam celebrates artisan mastery, and they have close collaboration with skilled artisans. Ishatvam has a focus on sustainable craftsmanship, where the designers use natural materials and eco-friendly processes. Ishatvam has cultural legacies in every detail. Every piece draws inspiration from India's rich artistic heritage. Ishatvam has a heritage that is reimagined for modern living. So, though we have the traditional sensibilities and we have the traditional design and we have traditional artisans working on it, but the designs are made so that they fit into the modern living culture. So Ishatvam invites you to join a legacy of design and detail. Ishatvam has shaped generations of refined living, and Ishatwam's evolution into a lifestyle concept transcends retail. It is about curating immersive experiences, timeless spaces, and evocative stories. So now we take a quick look at the market landscape, the luxury furniture market. So Indian furniture industry is highly fragmented, and around 67% of it is unorganized. But it is fast becoming a global hub for furniture and is expected to grow at a CAGR of 7%.
I'm already muted. Somebody muted me.
Okay.
I can't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Let it be. It's fine. It's just
Okay. Vishal, can you try to use Preeti's laptop because she is able to hear?
You're not in the same location, so.
Okay. 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 So, let me just continue, and when we come to your part, we will try to remedy this situation. So we have a luxury furniture market by category, where the residential category is contributes 42%, and the commercial category contributes 58%. We have the leather goods market. In 2024, it was $16 billion, and in 2028, it is expected to be $22 billion. We are also looking at the interior and exterior design market. The interior and exterior design market is expected to grow at a very strong double-digit growth of 13.25% over the next 8 years. The key growth drivers are that there is growing real estate activity and rising urbanization rate that is driving the demand. The South Zone is the largest market in India for interior designing. So the interior designing market was at $22 billion in 2022. And in 2030, it is expected to be $58 billion. So Ishatvam wants to expand through franchisees, but it wants to expand through a very careful methodology, careful route, where they want to select the franchisees that are a good match for their concept, and they also bring some value to the table for the concept. And so it wants to expand cautiously, and initially it wants to expand maybe just through 4 or 5 locations in the first year. So some of the phase 1 target cities are the phase 1 target markets for Ishatvam. They include Delhi, Chandigarh, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. And once the phase 1 is complete, we are looking at some tier 2 promising cities like Jaipur, Lucknow, Indore, Vadodara, Surat, Nagpur, Bhubaneswar, Vizag, Mysuru, and Coimbatore. Ishatvam offers you a franchise-owned, franchise-operated model, and the location preferences is high streets and premium markets. They do not want to go into the malls because it does not fit their concept and their economics well. So they are looking at high streets and premium markets. So this is the Ishatvam franchise proposal. Area required is ideally 2,000 square feet. Store setup cost is around 42 lakhs. Franchise fees, one-time payment for 5 years at the beginning of the agreement is INR 7 lakhs. Initial inventory is 62 lakhs. Gross margins are up to 50%, primarily in retail. The payback period is 15 months. That is, it is less than 1.5 years. And the agreement period is of 5 years. These are some of the requirements for the Ishatvam store, where the store size will be minimum 2,000 square feet, frontage will be 20 to 40 square feet, beam height will be 12 feet, Ideal shape will be rectangular or square, and preferred floor would be ground floor with good visibility. Here we have also listed down some statutory compliances for the franchisee. So when we look at the franchisee-owned, franchisee-operated model, there are certain Hello, is everyone able to hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay, so I was going through the FOFO operating terms. In the FOFO operating terms, we know that the franchisee will do the initial investment in the capex and the inventory, and the franchisee will be also running the store. So the franchisee will be responsible for the property deposit, rent, branding, inventory, insurance, repairs and maintenance, utility expenses, consumables, manpower, and local marketing expenses. Central marketing will be done by Ishatvam. Lock-in period will be 3 years. Agreement period will be 5 years. This is a minor typo over here. And renewal terms will be after 5 years will be on mutual consent. We already visited the key target cities for phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 we are targeting because it has got high GDP concentration and dense HNI population, and there is a demand driven by premium housing projects, lifestyle upgrades, and gifting markets. After that, we want to focus on tier 2 because there is a growing real estate IT industrial base over there. There are lower rentals and it expands Ishatham's reach into affluent but underserved luxury decor markets. Customer categories for franchise. We have the retail store as one of the customer segments. We have corporates and institutional projects as another segment. And then we have e-commerce and online, which is right now at the budding stage. So target locations will be commercial markets and high streets or boutique commercial spaces. Ishatvam will provide comprehensive brand support to the franchisee to run the store. Pre-opening, Ishatvam will lend a hand to the franchisee in site selection and store setup, staff briefing, store launch and marketing, and operational support by offering an operational manual to ensure smooth functionality. Post-opening, Ishatvam will help in marketing support, inventory and supply chain, technology and systems. Now, Ishatvam is very particular about the ideal partner that they are looking for. So they are looking for home decor enthusiasts or interior designers to align with the curated luxury brand. They are looking for retail professionals with experience in managing luxury or high involvement product stores, business families or legacy retailers exploring premium diversification within lifestyle and furniture. The investor should have a proactive approach to local promotions and collaborations. The investor should have a sharp focus on customer experience and service quality because this is a high-end brand. The products are premium, so the customer experience is very important. The person should ideally have a good local market understanding in premium decor, should be willing to adopt company processes and standards, and should be committed to maintaining brand aesthetics and exclusivity. Why partner with Ishatvam? Ishatvam is a trusted brand with more than 25 years of design legacy. It is synonymous with timeless craftsmanship, royal elegance, and unparalleled trust. It has a proven ROI with long-term brand equity. So we just saw that the payback period is just 15 months, and the ROI is very attractive that we will see in the financials. There is a strong visual identity and market recall. This attracts loyal and returning clientele base. They have a very big client base of around 15,000 clients, and many of those clients are returning clients. They have a versatility in design. They have more than 1,500 SKUs across different categories. They have exclusive product collection and supply chain access that they will provide to the franchisee. They have more than 10,000 loyal customers. I said 15,000, but the right figure is 10,000. More than 10,000 loyal customers built over the years, reflecting strong market loyalty and sustained demand. They have owner-driven support in training and store setup. They are aesthetic-first retail model with high repeat footfall, and they are offering an opportunity unlike any other, as it is a carefully chosen partnership where vision, integrity, and alignment with the values are as important as investment. So, owners of Ishatvam are Ms. Preeti Trihan and Mr. Vishal Trihan, and they have a vision that is rooted in tradition, and they have an eye for contemporary detail. Preeti Trihan has over 2 decades of experience in the service and hospitality sectors, and she brings her creativity, business development expertise, and customer-centric approach to Ishatvam. She is a graduate of Welcome Group Management Institute and holds a BA. Preeti has honed her skills with leading names like IHCL, ITC Hotels, and HVS India. At Ishatvam, she leads with a hands-on approach, curating collections, fostering artisan collaborations, and shaping brand narratives. She has founded the Ishatvam Design Services and leads all projects for build, furnish, and style. Ishatham's CSR initiative, Titiksha, promotes art by artists with disabilities, and this reflects her belief in giving back to the community. Vishal Trihan is a seasoned business leader with over 25 years of experience, known for driving growth, operational excellence, and market expansion. His career spans leadership roles with established brands like Forever New and Reliance Brands Limited, where he has mastered retail strategy, merchandising, vendor partnerships, and P&L management. Vishal has a proven track record of building businesses from the ground up and turning them into scalable retail formats. At Ishatvam, he spearheads the operations and expansion strategies with a clear growth vision. His strategic acumen and ability to inspire high-performing teams have been instrumental in cementing Ishatvam stature as a premium lifestyle brand. So this is about Ishatvam. Let's begin your Ishatvam journey. Let's co-create spaces that inspire. Ishatvam is looking to expand their footprint through franchise partnerships with individuals who are equally passionate about design and retail. You can inquire today to explore franchise opportunities with Ishatvam. Thank you. If you have any questions, you may please ask regarding the presentation.
Thank you so much, Krishna. Preeti, anything that you would like to add? Friends, I'll quickly summarize the overall opportunity. So Ishatvam is offering a franchise partnership opportunity to expand their footprint in some of the key markets across India. And this model allows entrepreneurs to open the store in their city under the brand design and the retail system. So when you partner with Ishatvam, as a partner, you get to use the brand name and the IP. You get all the support in terms of supply chain, retail setup guidance, which include design, merchandising alignment with Ishatvam's standards, and also marketing and launch support with joint brand campaigns for the store opening. The overall opportunity operates on a franchisee operated model. So the partner, the investor, would own and operate the store and run operations under the brand product line and the standards given by the company on which the brand would train their partners. The overall investment in the project is close to about anything between 85 to 1 crore, which includes your entire investment of the capex, and a large chunk of the investment goes towards the inventory, which is the working capital that you need to set up the store. The average size of the store can be anything between 1,200 to 1,500 square feet, which is a carpet area that we would need. And the overall support from the team of Ishatvam would include the store design, setup guidance, complete product sourcing, merchandising, and based on their own experience of working in different markets. The company would also advise you on the ideal SKU mix. The entire training of the franchise partner and their staff would be conducted by the company. So a business of this nature, friends, has largely 3 revenue streams. The foremost is your D2C, which is your retail customer coming to the store. The second revenue stream, which is becoming very big in this segment, is the influencer category, which also brings a lot of customers for the product. And third is a big architect, which is both, I would say, B2B2C base. So these are largely three retail streams and revenue streams for a potential partner. Some of the key markets which we feel are very high potential for an opportunity like this includes locations Delhi NCR, Gurgaon, Hyderabad is a very prime market, and also markets like Coimbatore, Bangalore, Bombay, Chennai, and Mumbai. So friends, if you have any questions, you can please reach out to us. We'll also share our coordinates with you on the chat box. In fact, we have our teams will be working, and if there are any queries that you want to reach out to us, set up one-to-one meetings with us, you can let us know. Unfortunately, I think Vishal could not come on the audio, but we'll be happy to get you connected. We'll filter your profiles. We'll let you have the complete understanding on the financials. So at Franchise India and FranCorp, like I said, we worked for the last 3 months to build a very sustainable business model, and we have gone very deep to understand the overall financials. So we'll be happy to discuss with you on perhaps a one-to-one call. And followed by that, we'd like to set up a call with the leadership and the management of Ishatvam team. So Manoj, if you want to share your contact and also your email ID on the chat box, I'll request our friends to kindly take a note of that. And before we close, Preeti, any last words that you want to say to our viewers who have come today?
Well, first of all, thank you very much to the FranCorp team for a very succinct presentation. I think they were it was very comprehensive, not just in terms of the numbers, but also the ethos of Ishatvam and what kind of partners we are looking at. And we are happy to answer any questions, anything that needs to be discussed. And we look forward to making and building great partnerships.
Well, thank you, Preeti. Vishal, I think you can hear now. If you can just confirm.
Yeah, I can hear now. I'm not too sure if I'm audible or not.
We can hear you. We can hear you very well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There was some issue with the link or some with the connections, but I've just been party the last 2 minutes. So I wasn't aware of what was going on. So anybody had any questions? I'm sure you all have gone through the presentation. I wasn't party to that. But from what Preeti has just said, I sense it's all gone good.
Well,
If
and
there are any
also
questions,
talk, because we'd also like to hear from you on the journey. While I think Krishna has taken through the entire presentation, but we'll also like to hear from you anything that you want to talk about the overall value proposition and the brand values.
Ishatvam, I'll spend a few minutes on just a brief legacy of Ishatvam. Ishatvam has been into the market, or has been a brand that's been existing for the last 25, 30 years. It's obviously got a legacy behind it. Our acquisition of Ishatvam was in 2018. I myself am a professional with 30 years of experience. 10 years have gone into sourcing. Another 10 years have gone into senior position at retail strategies with companies like Reliance Brands and For Revenue. And about a little less than 10 years have gone to entrepreneurship. I'm sure Preeti would have given the ethos and the legacy of Ishatvam. Krishna would have gone through which customer profiles we're looking at. I wouldn't want to repeat that. One thing is quite clear between Preeti and myself, that yes, whilst we're on this expansion strategy, it's very clear that the partners that we're looking at are not just mere investors or silent investors. We're looking at value-added partners who understand the ethos of a brand and its handwriting. It's obviously been a labor of love for both of us into creating Ishatvam and getting it to where it is. It would be equally important to have like-minded partners that can add value and take this journey forward. I don't think there's anything else to add apart from the financial decks, which I'm sure the FranCorp team would be going through in some time.
Well, thank you so much, Vishal. Krishna, anything that you have to present outside what we've already completed?
I could present the financials, and if we have time, maybe 5 minutes of the summary of that.
Sure. Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I have shared it. It will be on your screen in a few seconds. Yeah, I think it's there. I will increase the magnification. Yeah, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Just before we get into the financials, Krishna, I'm not too sure, since I wasn't party in the earlier conversation, I'm not too sure if everybody was introduced. Preeti just introduced herself, introduced Preeti and me. We have also Mr. Rohit Gupta, who is on this webinar. He's a seasoned financial expert, qualified CA by profession. He's held several senior positions as CFO in large multinational organizations, including Airtel and Z, and has represented them at board level positions. So we're happy to have him over here. He keeps mentoring Ishatvam.
Thank you, Vishal. Yeah, I'm listening. So thank you.
Okay. I'll quickly go through the financials and highlight the main points of the financials. The financials we have created with 3 scenarios. We have the best case scenario, the average case scenario, and the pessimistic scenario. And for this, we have relied on 4 main factors. Number 1 is rentals. If you look at the summary table, we can see that the rentals in the best case has been taken at 250 on the higher side, because in the best case, if you are expecting high footfalls and if you are expecting high sales, then the rent will automatically be commensurately higher. In the average case, we have taken rent per square feet as 225, and in the worst case, we have taken as a 200, where the location is not that attractive. The footfalls per day we have taken from 20 per day to 25 per day in the best case. The average transaction value we have taken as 9,500, rising to 12,500 in the best case. And discount factor is one important factor that plays a role, where what is the discount that the store is offering to the customers. So in the worst case, we have the highest discount factor of 18%. And on an average, the discount factor is 15%. In the best case, it is 12%. So if you look at these 4 main parameters and how they change from on a case-to-case basis, we can look at the ROI. Even at the worst case, the ROI is 26%, which is quite a healthy ROI. It is more than 25%. In the average case, it is 64%. And in the best case, because all the factors are favorable, it is 112%. The EBITDA margin in the worst case is 7%, because all the factors are unfavorable. And average case, the EBITDA margin on an average is 14%. In the best case, it goes up to 19%. And the payback in months in the worst case is 55 months. In the average case, it is 26 months, which is just close to 2 years. So in 2 years time, the whole investment, including the inventory. So we must be very careful in looking at these numbers, because these numbers do not just contain the capex, they also contain the inventory. So inventory is something that remains with the franchisee at the end of the period. So it is an asset that already stays with the franchisee. So generally we don't consider inventory, but here we have taken both capex and inventory. So using taking both the investments, the average case comes out to be around 26 months. Here the model that we are discussing is the FOFO model, where the investment is done by the franchisee, assets are owned by the franchisee, and the operations are run by the franchisee. Location we have taken as Delhi for this model. Depending upon the location, the rentals and some of the figures will be changed slightly. The capital investment is, we have a franchise fees of 7 lakhs. The setup cost is of 42 lakhs and the inventory is of 62 lakhs. Again, the capital investment is done by the franchisee. The working capital has rental deposits for 3 months. Operating expenses for 2 months have been taken. So that is 31 lakhs. Again, over here, this working capital will stay with the franchisee. The rental deposit will be refunded after the agreement period. The operating expenses cash will always remain with the franchisee. So it is not taken into account. And this is the ROI that we get. So over here, when we change the cases from average case to best case, let's say, all the figures will change accordingly, and we will get the ROI for that case at the bottom. So these are some of the model assumptions that we have taken for the expenses and the investment. The summary of that is already provided before. This is again an HR rollout plan where we have 5 people running the store, from manager to helper, and salaries are increased at the rate of 8%. Over here, we have calculated the revenues, and the revenues have been calculated using a bottom-up approach so that it is fail-proof. And the footfalls have been taken at a conservative level of 25 per day, and the conversion rate has been taken as 25%. It goes up to 40%. So in the home decor market, generally the conversions are very high, because when a customer enters the store, he already has an intention to buy. It's a specialty store, so the conversion ratios can go as high as 60%, but still for the first year it is capped at 40%. And thus we have calculated the annual revenue for the annual revenue from the 12 months that we have. In the 12 months, we have also incorporated the seasonality, because this is a gifting market and home furnishings market, which is very much dependent on festivals and wedding seasons, Diwali and all that. So it has been graded accordingly, and we can see that in October the maximum sales happen at 20%, and after that in August, September and November. So this is the period where the festive season is there, so that is the maximum sales will happen during this period. And on month growth, we have taken as a very modest 0.5%. So when we come to the P&L, we have revenues for the 12 months that we just saw how they were calculated, and then we have year-wise, and year-wise escalation has been taken at a very realistic figure of 20% in the second year, 15%, 12% and 8%. We have inventory turns which are going from 3, and they are going up to around 5.5 inventory turns. So in inventory turns, it means that how many times the inventory is going to sell in the year. So if we have 62 lakhs of inventory, the gross margin is around 50%. So the inventory at the price value will be around 1.2 crores, and 1.2 crores times 3, it will be around 3 crores will be the sale for the first year. In the revenue, we have taken area, and we have taken retail sales, which we just calculated. Other than retail sales, we have corporate orders. So corporate orders, average order value is taken as 2,50,000, and in the first year, the corporate orders are just 18 at 2.5 lakhs, and they increase to 30 orders in the 5th year at 75 lakhs. We have a provision for projects also, but projects we have not yet included, as it will depend on the franchisee and what connections the franchisee has in the market. And if the franchisee has good connections with architects, builders, the franchisee will be able to monetize this project's revenue stream also. And so this will be a bonus on top of what we have already projected. Gross margin in retail will be 50%. Gross margin for corporate, because it's bulk buying, will be 30%. And gross margin on project will be lower, which is 5%. And obviously the gross margin that we see 5% is what the franchisee will receive as commission for the design work that they source for Ishatvam. At the bottom, we have the expenses that we have taken assumptions for salaries, utilities, a discount to customer and everything. And finally, in the end, we have calculated the IRR. And so this is the best case scenario. If we change the best case scenario and make it regular, we will see the average case scenario. And in the average case scenario, if you look at the inventory turns will be lower. It is around, the inventory turns crore of inventory in at sale value. So if you multiply by 3, you have 3 crore of retail sales that are coming. So can you hear me? Because there's some disturbance in the connection.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So here we can see the inventory turns. Inventory turns is how many times the inventory is sold in the whole year. So it is around 2.7 or 3 times. So 1 crore is the inventory value at sale price. And this is the 3.3 crores inventory sales that we can see in the year 1. At the bottom, we have the capital investment of 1 crore 11 lakhs. So in the cash flows, it comes as negative in the year 0. And from year 1 to year 5, we have the EBITDA as the cash flows for the franchisee. And we can see that in the cumulative cash flows, the figure is coming out to be negative only for the first 2 years. And from the 3rd year onwards, it is turning positive. So the IRR is 46% for just the capital investment. If we over here, this 1.11 crore all includes both the capex and the inventory as capital investment. So over the whole investment, the IRR will be 46%. The payback will be 2.2 years or 26 months. So this is in summary the financial model. If anyone has any questions, we would be happy to answer. And if anyone wants to take a deeper look at the financials, then we would be happy to share the details.
Great. Thank you so much, Krishna. So friends, we'll be happy to share these deep down financials that we've worked upon. And our teams have already shared their coordinates with you in the chat box. We'll be happy to hear from you. And post the webinar, our teams will also get in touch with our investors. We'll be keen to get into our first level of discussion. And finally, post the filtration of each one's profile, we'll get you on a meeting with Vishal and Preeti. Friends, thank you so much for being with us today. And before we close, I'd like to thank Vishal for being with us today. I'd like to thank Preeti for coming on the webinar, and also Krishna for presenting the entire opportunity to our investors. Vishal, any last words from you? I don't think he's able to hear again. So thank you, friends, for being with us today. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.